My name is Cindy. It's nice to meet you.
Hello, my name is Eric. Thank you for meeting with me, and thank you for providing an interpreter.
Great. So, Eric, why did you come today?
Okay, well, I have a few things I want to express, and maybe in the hopes that you can help me. Some of it involves my parents. They don't want me to move out. They think, I'm deaf. Oh, I need help. Oh, I'm going to be poor. Can't walk on my own feet. But I told them I want to be independent. I want to go to college. I want to live in a dorm. And the problem is, there's a threat. They're threatening me. If I move out, they will not help me with car insurance or phone. They'll cut my phone off, and I'll have to pay for it myself, and force me to live with them. They look at me like I'm a little kid or a baby, but I'm 20. They're like, I want to go to college. I want to work. I want them to help me a little bit with phone and car insurance. Because many of my friends, their parents help them out, but mine keep saying no, no, no. I have to live with them. So then they will help me and support me. But if I move to live on campus, then they'll say no, we refuse to help you. I'm very stuck. So I came here for a counselor's perspective.
Okay. Right. You don't want to alienate your parents. You want to keep a good relationship with them. I'm curious, do you have a job now?
Yes. I work at McDonald's. There's many different signs for that.
Okay.
I know. Really frustrating. I work there all day, third shift. So I work, class in the morning, and I go sleep in the afternoon, and then I work at night again. I don't really get paid enough. I work part-time.
Right. A place like McDonald's isn't going to pay you full-time. But about how many hours a week do they give you?
Maybe 20 hours per week, and I make $8 per hour. If I continue working, it'll be increased to $8.50. I still feel like that's not enough. But I'm going to be a full-time student as well.
So are you already taking classes now?
Yes, right now. I live with my parents now.
So what year are you in?
I'm a sophomore.
So how long have you had the McDonald's job?
2 years now.
2 years.
I was working there when I was high school, and I graduated, and I was skilled at that job. And that's the reason why I want more independence. I want to be able to live in the dorms. I don't want those parental rules always controlling me. I want to be able to live with my friends, want them to be able to go out with my friends, fine, go out at night, whatever, without my parents telling me, no, you're deaf, no, they really limit me because I'm deaf.
Well, I'm thinking that maybe if you could sit down and very respectfully tell your parents that, hey, I've shown some responsibility because I'm taking classes full-time and working 20 hours each week, and I'm keeping up my grades. You are keeping up your grades, right?
Yes, good. I made Dean's List.
Wow, that's impressive.
Yeah, I'm trying to show them, but they just don't understand. I'm hoping maybe later we can discuss with my family and gather them all together and maybe have them in the counseling meeting, but it's just like in one ear, out the other. They just don't want to understand. They just keep on saying no, no, no. They're very stubborn. And when I I graduate college, I don't want to be still living with them. I want to live on my own. Now I need their financial help. But they just threaten me a lot. And I think, why? Communication is really tough because they don't sign. So it's just a lot of lip reading or home signs or gestures, and it just feels like I don't know what to do.
Okay, so let's think about some options, some choices you might have. Um, would they be offended if you had an interpreting friend sit down with a conversation? So the interpreter could clearly communicate with them what you're saying, or do you think they would be offended by having another person come in?
Yes, I think that they can sign and would say, "Oh, my son understands me. Oh, I understand him." But no, they don't understand me. It's just so frustrating. I think, "Oh, no, no, no."
Delusional.
Huh?
Delusional.
They're very delusional. Yeah, very good word. They don't think I can understand enough. They really don't understand me. They don't know.
Okay, that was one thought, is to maybe have somebody that, if we don't want to offend them, maybe you could propose to them that you have a 1 semester trial of you living in the dorm, and if you can keep your grades up, still make the dean's list, and satisfy the work requirements, maybe they can see that, oh, he can do it. Do they live close to the college or far away?
I live close to the college.
So then that if there was problems, you could say, hey, I'm right here. If I have a problem, I can contact you and you can come quickly.
Would they be willing to do that for me? Contact them and discuss with me? I have concerns. I'm 20. Maybe good at school, good at work, etc. Maybe they would understand me. They think that deaf people can't live alone in the hearing world. They think they can't do it. It's wrong, because many deaf people are very successful at doing many different things. And they think they just can't do it. I don't know why.
So do you think maybe introducing them to some deaf friends of yours who are very successful might help? Inviting a friend over, hey, mom and dad, I have a friend I'd like to invite to dinner for you to meet. So maybe if they get a chance to see someone who's even already graduated and working, successful, if they could have a meal with them and get to know them, maybe they could see, oh, other deaf people have succeeded, maybe my son can too. What do you think of that?
That's nice. I'll think of that. Remember, my parents don't like me bringing friends over. But I could try, maybe have a dinner, invite, do you mind? You can try that. Maybe. Maybe that'll work.
Do you think your parents would feel safer for your friend to come to your house, or maybe you meet your friend at a restaurant somewhere? It doesn't have to be an expensive restaurant, because it's a neutral
Restaurant,
place.
yeah, maybe a restaurant. And they would pay I would pay for the restaurant, for them to eat at the restaurant to help with the car insurance, phone, paying for phone, and etc. And then finish college and go to work 50 hours, maybe get the best paying job I can. I don't. Then I won't need their help anymore. I'll still contact them, but the goal is that I want independence. And that's the big issue, because they don't think I can have independence. And I want to help, maybe throw some thoughts out there for them.
So here's an idea. What if you invite them out to a restaurant and you have your professional deaf friend who's an example of success, and you pay for the meal? And that's showing a little bit of independence to say, hey, mom and dad, I'll pay for this meal.
That would really surprise them. My son paying for my food. Wow.
Okay, so why don't you try that, and then you can come back and tell me how that works. If it works, hopefully, then we can try some more things of showing them little by little that you are independent, that you can do it. Look for opportunities to prove your independence with respect. You got to show respect for them. If you get mad and blow up at them, they're not going to be as likely to.
Right, exactly.
So why don't we try doing that, and then we'll meet again later and see how that goes.
Sure, okay, thank you. I'll try that. I really appreciate that. Thank you for having an interpreter too. That was really nice.
You are welcome.
Thanks.